Easy to wear, easy on the finger or the ears. We're going to feature two items. First are going to be our 12.1 carat Diamonique hoop earrings, and then we're going to show you a ring that wraps around the finger and grabs you and doesn't let you go. These are the earrings. If you are looking for a Judith Ripka classic that can be worn anytime, any place, these are they. I want to tell you these are priced at $515. I have 40 pair in the gold and approximately 50 in the silver. No, less than that now. Oh, a lot of you have been ordering. There's now 52 total between the two. Well, look, it did appraise at more than double. There are a lot of gals out there that, although they love the color, they're looking for staples. They want the classic. Give me the diamonds, give me the gold, the silver. This is all of those things.
This is all those things and more.
Yeah.
Because Judith didn't just pave the hoop. She used 3 rows of baguette Diamonique stones. That makes it different, it makes it unique, and she gave it to you on the inside of the hoop too. So when you're looking at a hoop, and you're looking at your friend who's wearing these gorgeous hoops that you're gonna be jealous if you don't have them,
yep.
You're gonna say, oh my gosh, not only do I see the baguettes on the front, when I look at her, I'm seeing the inside and there are more baguettes in there. And it's just finished so beautifully. It has that omega back that we were discussing, because that omega back makes it so comfortable on the ear. It really holds onto your lobe. It stabilizes the earring and makes them so comfortable. You have the beautiful texture in between each row, but the cutting of the Diamonique. And again, you know, when you have beautiful Diamonique stones with that beautiful white color and the perfect clarity and the gorgeous cutting on it, it sparkles so much.
There is absolutely every reason to order these. I think for a lot of ladies, when you travel, we're scared to take jewelry. We're scared that we're gonna lose it. Whenever my mom comes to visit and we go somewhere, she's paranoid that somebody's gonna be able to get in the safe. But you know, there's all the scare stories. This is something we can travel with confidence. Remember, you are buying Judith Ripka earrings that you can wear with pride at the captain's table. I mean, that's the reality of this. These are made to wear, made to enjoy. Precious metal is touching your skin through and through. Remember, drenched in gold, that's sterling drenched in gold, and then we've our beautiful sterling finished off with the rhodium, which gives you that brighter, whiter, almost a platinum look to it. But to your point, Heidi, comfortable without a question of the doubt. But presence here, these aren't some thin hoops.
Nope.
There's more to it.
There is. I've actually been wearing them the whole show. I don't know, my hair has been kind of blocking it. You haven't maybe seen them, but I've been wearing them the whole time, and I love these earrings. They have a nice scale to them. They're not vanishing.
No.
They're not disappearing at all, but yet they're not too big either. I would wear these all the time. It's just a gorgeous sparkle. It brightens up everyone's face. It makes you feel good when you look in the mirror. You feel like $1,000,000 when you have these on.
Well, we are thrilled that you're loving these. We're going to move on to our next item. They will be a sellout, folks, so thank you for your calls. Let's go to this ring. There is, I want you to tell your story about this as well.